Are we finally on? Hallelujah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Barry.
Happy New Year.
Happy podcast week.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark. Welcome to Indy Only Fan Sports Podcast. Live watching Iowa, Michigan State.
Women's.
Caitlin Clark, baller. We just had a pre-pod 10-minute discussion on women's basketball. So we'll probably...
And Christmas music.
And Christmas music. Jameson loves Christmas music. It's been established. He does.
He likes the classics, the classical,
the
standards.
Big on all of it.
He's he very much like the Grinch, where his heart was very small at the beginning of the season, and now it has grown 3 times larger.
Yes.
Welcome. Well, it's been a hell of a sports week in Indianapolis now. I mean, I can't think of one much better in a long time. Pacers on a 4-game win streak. Colts win.
Only we had the Racers.
Tight one. I don't know how our hockey team did.
Have you guys ever been to a Fuel game?
Not in a
they're
long
fun.
time. Yeah, minor league hockey's fun. I mean, it's a good night out.
You get at least 4 or 5 fights.
If you want to go, I get free tickets.
Yeah,
How's that?
Yeah, I want to go.
Remember Trainer Dave from Center Grove?
Yeah.
He's the Indy Fuel trainer.
Is
He's
that
like,
right?
if you ever want to go, let me know.
Can you get like
seats.
4 of them? 4
Probably.
or 5?
How is Trainer Dave?
Sign me up.
Trainer Dave's amazing.
Is he still working there then?
He
just doesn't do your games?
No, he only does the Fuel.
Oh, that's all he does.
Yeah,
now?
he's the head trainer for the Fuel.
Oh, that's cool.
Has been for like 3-4 years probably.
Shout out to Trainer Dave.
What's up, TD?
Yeah, so
It's another one of Jameson's random utilitarian friends.
No,
They're
he was
useful.
The athletic trainer at Center Grove.
Yeah, he was a useful
20 years.
person,
He's
and now he
amazing.
can get you free tickets.
Yeah.
Jeweler
on, Dave.
Shannon. I mean,
Yeah. I've been talked to the jeweler for.
can you reach out to him again?
You
got your
asked me
mortgages
this.
with Josh Steele.
Duncan.
Yeah. It does well to know people, Barry. Relationships. That's what the world's all about.
I know.
Even the Grinch needs relationships.
Hell yeah.
Got to get all that food up that big hill and stuff.
Yes. That's what the dog's for.
Right. Pulling the little sled. He is kind of sweet to that dog though, so it's like all along you're like
You knew it.
like
Like he's a good one.
big softy.
The Grinch.
What's up? It's kind of like you and Buttons and you and Chip. Very
Yeah.
Have you ever seen me have a soft spot for Chip?
Seen
Yeah.
you have a soft spot for Chip for
yes.
sure.
Yes, I have actually. I mean, I don't have like video documentation of it,
I'm gonna need.
but yes,
need proof.
you're a big old sweetie to him. I know it. Everybody knows
Oh,
it.
doggone it.
He pisses in your carpet, and you're like, "Arr!" But then like half hour later, come here, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yes, yeah, it's true. That's exactly what happens.
Let's talk Colts first. Las Vegas. That was a little closer at the end than I like, but kind of felt like we were going to win the whole day. But Devontae Adams is a handful. God, man, that guy's like almost a one-man wrecking crew, even with a third quarterback.
It felt like there was no way they were going to lose to Aiden O'Connell.
I know, almost happened though. It's just we drive down first possession, score a touchdown. I think, man, this is going to be a sweet day. We're going to be able to move on them. We're going to be able to run on them. Little play action, and then it just kind of was just for the rest of the day was just a grind. You were right though. Last week we talked about how important is Pittman, and he's just kind of that one extra secret sauce that opens everything else up.
He's just clutch.
Yeah.
Like when you need a catch, you can throw it to Pittman. He made I remember one catch he made. I'm like, damn, nobody else on our team is making that catch.
Yeah, and then Downs made that big long catch on the first drive, didn't he?
Yeah, Minshew made a couple huge plays because that was. I mean, Downs caught it, but Minshew got out of the pocket and threw it downfield. It was a nice work, Gardner.
Downs had the big play.
Terry Lee had some extras come in for that play.
Yes.
Gardner doing Gardner things.
Yeah. And then, Gardner doing Gardner things produced that Alec Pierce touchdown too. No, that was kind of a broken play scramble, wasn't it?
Yeah, Alec Pierce coming it big Look at him.
Tough love. I mean, we've been hard on him or I have. I know on this podcast. I'm like, I don't know if he's the answer. I still don't know if he's the answer.
I read a giant article on Bleacher Report about how he's not the answer.
Oh,
We
really?
need to move. Yeah.
They're
Maybe
like-
he read that and he's like, you know what? I need to get a touchdown.
Oh, was that before that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He that's a big one though. So we'll see. Hopefully, go ahead.
Pittman's a free agent. What are we going to do there?
We're
Is he
going to
really?
pay him.
Is he?
Yeah, I think you got to pay him.
You're going to pay Pittman for sure.
4 years, $80 million. Receivers make that much, right? Maybe
They
not
make a
quite that
lot.
much. 4 years, 60.
Can we talk second tier, Michael? I mean, that's what I'd be saying. Like, I mean, but he'll say, well,
No.
yeah.
That's what he'll say.
I almost
Wait,
died
hold
for
on.
you.
No.
Right. Yeah, he'll just pull up the video of that Steelers guy.
I think he'll pull up the number of catches he has for
That's true. I wonder what kind of market there is for him, though. It
There's
just seems,
always a market for wide receivers.
yeah. We need one more guy because Downs. I think Downs is going to be a nice piece. He's not your first receiver. He's
Cole
not your
Beasley.
second receiver, but he's the guy who can stretch the field.
Cole Beasley.
Yeah. Does he do returns,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
punt,
does.
and kickoff, or just punt? Right?
I think he's been doing punts since the one guy got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
McKenzie, since McKenzie killed a bald eagle or whatever.
Hey,
the hell he
hey,
did,
let's
he
just
got-
set the record straight. I did not kill a bald eagle.
Who sent that? You sent that to me today, didn't you? From Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up, Isaiah
Did-
McKenzie.
did you
You
see-
did not kill a bald eagle. I felt like we were talking about a family killing a bald eagle on this
it might have been
podcast
him.
at one point. Though.
Yeah, somebody's dad killed a bald eagle.
Yes.
Was it Isaiah McKenzie's dad?
I
or
don't
was
know.
it-
I'd have to go back.
Must
I felt
have
like it was
been.
something else.
Must have been. And did you read the comments below it at all?
I went down. I was not going to go all the way down that rabbit hole. I just went a couple down.
Well, one of them was.
Is there anything else to be on Twitter for to read comments? Trolls.
One of them was, that's exactly what someone who killed a bald eagle would say.
Nailed it.
That's such a, you just can't come back from that. Such a simple burn.
Maybe it's so obvious, but yet, you just set yourself up for it. And So that's why Downs is returning punts. Were we talking about Downs?
We're always talking about Downs.
We are.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
That boy, Colt. So this week,
So are we going to pay Pittman?
Yes.
How much? $15 million a year? 4 years for 60 total?
who got paid this year? Receivers.
I just looked up Tyreek Hill's getting $22 million next year.
He's not getting Tyreek Hill money.
Right. And then, but then in a couple of years, Tyreek's up to like $40 million or something.
How much does Stephon Diggs make? I mean, it's
He's going to make more than them because it's a new year, but they don't go. The salaries don't go down. So
$24 million for Diggs.
Ooh.
4 years, $96 million.
oh my gosh,
We're not paying him that much.
no.
But I mean, receivers are crept up to. I mean, we couldn't get him less than $15 million a year, right?
I mean, if he's asking for, if I'm the GM, Chris Ballard, and he comes and says, "I want to be the highest paid wide receiver in the league,"
Not
I'm
happening.
saying
well, of course
no.
not.
But what if he says that? I
Well,
mean,
then he's.
he could.
Well, I don't think he's going to.
No.
I mean, I think he's
think he's
reasonable.
reasonable,
yes, I think Pittman is. He knows what his worth is.
Keenan Allen making 20.
That seems fair.
DJ Moore at 20.
That's good. Those are good comps.
Scary Terry at 23.
Okay, so we're gonna have to give him 20.
17, 18
20.
million plus.
Debo
yeah.
24.
I think those are good comps right there.
DK Metcalf. He's not Debo Samuel.
No.
Scary Terry.
DJ
Moore.
Moore.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah, that's the group. That's the group. To me,
That's the group. That's top 10.
And then would we have enough
Keenan
left
Allen's
over
10.
to go get T. Higgins or Mike Evans?
No.
We wouldn't have enough left over?
I don't know.
Maybe we would.
well,
I don't know the Colts cap situation in 2020.
there's going to be a lot of good receivers coming out of in the draft. I think it seems like because, geez, I mean,
That Washington kid, number 1, is a monster.
I told you they were good.
Yeah.
Told you. man.
Penix, I told you.
Well, the thing is,
Texas beat themselves with the penalties, man.
I think I probably would, without talking to you, I probably would have taken Alabama and Washington.
It sounds like Jameson talked you out of.
Well, he talked me
betting
into
on
Michigan, so it was a wash, honestly. if I'm being honest about the what I was gonna pick. Dunk it. Oh, Caitlin Clark, she's a baller, man. Colts. So it's winning, we're in.
It's scary though.
It is.
Houston's good.
Yeah, well, they won 26-3 this week, and I watched some of it. And what impressed me about them last weekend was their defense. God,
They're like number 3 or 4 in the league.
So at least it's at home.
Oh my God, we got so much. We've got. It says in 2024 our effective salary cap space is $62 million. 2025 we have 127, and then
With the contracts we have now compared to what the cap's going to be.
correct in 2026 we would have 178 million.
Mm-hmm. I think
Because
it's
it all
acceptable.
comes down to we have a rookie quarterback.
Yeah. For 3 more years, we'll have that luxury.
4. Because he's a first rounder, they'll get a 5th-year option.
Yeah. Man, I hope he stays healthy next year. I would love to see what he will be like for.
Year 4 and 5 of a rookie quarterback is your just
That's the window.
golden window to win a championship.
The golden parachute.
Yeah, it sounds like we got enough to pay him 20 and do whatever else we need to do.
Because he'll be it'll be him and Downs. We move on from 14 and we either draft a guy or we go get a vet. But yeah, Richardson, I don't really remember. His arm was looking okay, wasn't it? It was
Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
It's his accuracy that's the question.
He had a cannon. The dude can throw it like 70 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Can he throw it straight to the person we want him to throw it to? Is the
when he's 4 yards away.
right. Yeah, no, he could throw a hole through somebody, but can he hit him?
Mm-hmm. All right, so when we're in Houston, what do you think about that game?
I think it's going to be a bitch.
Yeah, got flexed to Saturday night prime time, so it's
Opposite the Pacers.
Oh,
in
is it?
Boston.
Yes, same time. Like I saw a bunch of people bitching. Now I can't watch, but like now I'm going to the Pacer game. Now I can't watch the Colts. Blah blah blah. Like I mean, come on.
How
Yeah.
are those
Give us
how are
the
those
national
tickets
game.
going? By the way, that's a
that's
a blow.
they haven't sold yet, but I've still got them listed pretty high, so we'll see. Stay tuned. They'll sell. I'll just keep. Yeah, we'll talk about that off air. But
It's an off-air.
the Pacer tickets have been selling nicely.
Hot.
They have been, man.
They're hot.
I sold my Knicks tickets for a nice little profit. Sold
So
my
I got
Hawks
in
tickets.
good on them Bucks tickets.
Yeah,
but
you-
that's gonna be a
you
sick
did.
game.
You did, because I bet I'd have got 150, 200 a ticket for those probably.
On a Wednesday?
Yeah. Bucks tickets, man, are
Giannis is huge with the
the youngins love Giannis.
yeah.
Center
Liam
Grove
and
middle
all-
schoolers.
Yeah, dude, they love Giannis. Liam was like, "What do you want for Christmas? I want a Giannis jersey." I'm like, "Fuck you, man! I can't buy that."
Did you get him that?
No, Mom
Good.
got him some Giannis shirt though.
What?
Mom did.
A Giannis shirt?
I won't buy it. I refuse.
Yeah, that's good parenting.
I bought him a Ja jersey when we were in Memphis, but
Ugh.
it's not Giannis.
It's much worse.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Discuss.
Ja Morant?
Because he's got pistols?
Yes.
Nah.
He's horrible. I respect Giannis. I would not.
Didn't Johnny's boys put a laser on
Yes.
some of the
Yes. I mean,
They put a red dot
yes,
on our guys.
They like had us in their sights, man. I mean,
Yeah, they-
Giannis just stormed down the concourse trying to get a game ball. I
Fuck
mean,
Giannis.
Ja was ready to shoot up our team.
I mean,
bro.
we were in Memphis, bro. It was,
And it's not even. It's the fact that he's such a fake gangster. I mean, if
He
he
is
was
a
like,
fake
if he was
Right.
real,
Ain't
like
no
a real
halfway
gangster,
crooks,
there would
Barry.
be some respect there. But
Like he's wearing like the Looney Tunes shirt where all the Looney Tunes have like gangster.
I
gear
almost
on.
put that song on the Music League.
Looney Tunes,
No, the
ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
yeah. God, what's it? I can't remember what it's called now. It's a Mobb Deep song though.
There was a proper representation of
rap
Eminem
song.
on that playlist.
Yeah, there's a lot of Eminem.
There's 3 Eminem songs on that playlist. People.
That's what it should be.
It's Shook Ones Part 2 is the name of that song.
I did hear a song on there that I really liked, but we'll maybe get to that later too because I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that he's just so fake. I mean, and then he gets on, he's like, "Oh, I've I've been going to treatment. I've been going to counseling like for 2 weeks. I'm better. No, dude.
No.
He's a clown,
better.
dude.
He's a punk. And then one of the first couple games back, he's in the camera saying, I'm keeping receipts. I'm keeping receipts.
Yeah, he was putting up pistols. I mean, you're so hard, Ja. God.
Dude, he is hard.
I mean,
I cannot stand
he'd beat
Ja,
my
man.
ass.
I
but
bought him a jersey, bro, because he does ball. Let's be honest.
He's got riz, is what it is.
He
That's
does
it.
have riz.
That's it. I mean, that's all I'm going to concede. He has
Riz.
riz. Yeah. What kind of riz does he have?
Enough. Halfway crook.
Bad riz. Barry's disgusted.
I cannot stand that man at all, dude.
You disgust me.
He's I think my most hated athlete, honestly.
Yeah. How are is the Zion Williamson story turning into a just like a sad?
Is there a story?
He's just not anything like what he was supposed to be.
Waste of talent.
And he's just
Is he
getting
injured again?
No, he's just getting big now. He's getting bigger and bigger.
Thick.
He's Snicker.
Big Swanigan
He's
disease.
thicker than a Snicker. I love that,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, but the nice thing is he can get in shape, hopefully. But
Yeah, he could.
I'd
for-
hate to have him as the cornerstone of my franchise.
What-
I'd be worried.
What reason does he have to get in shape? He already got paid $200 million.
Oh, he did. He got
Yeah.
that contract.
Yeah, he did.
Man,
He doesn't have to do a damn thing the rest of his life. That's guaranteed $200 million.
we might have to put a ban on that GIF that goes around to that girl he was banging. Because it just sticks in a conversation every time. I'll pull up a conversation. I'm like, whoa,
Whoa!
what's up, big mama?
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about.
What's her name?
Barry's the one that always.
I know.
sends
I
it.
know he is.
I don't remember.
It's like Barry's got a secret stash of really like
Just
awesome,
that one.
awesome
I mean,
gifts that'll just.
That's
they're
not a
just
gift.
screenshots.
That's a straight
Just
screenshot.
Oh, it is. Yeah, we were on that
Don't
stuff.
be scared of doing a deep dive onto her page.
Well,
Was
I
there
d-
like,
I
like
did at the
Mariah
time.
Mills or
I
something?
will not do a deep dive on that page.
They took out most of it is down, but we had it when it was the happening live. Remember?
Yes.
I'm like, bro, you got to go
Over
look at this.
36, 48 hours, she was just blasting
Oh, my
Zion
God.
Williams.
God, it
for
was
cheating
it
on
was
him.
awful too.
Yeah, she was.
She ruined his soul.
She really went deep with the insults and the. I'm not going to repeat them, but it was like, damn.
And then like an hour and a half later, she'd be like, "Oh, baby, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it." And then an hour after that, she'd
Bipolar
be
as hell.
raging again.
It is Mariah Mills.
See,
Yes, look at that.
I mean, it's respect.
Did-
I mean, it's
do,
not for me, but that's
I
respect.
was going
right
to ask,
there.
like, is that look? Is that? Would you be interested in that?
No, I'm good.
I don't think.
Me neither.
I mean, I'm proud of what I've got.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever be able to get all the way.
Well,
you know where I would actually
yeah,
be.
I know what you're saying.
You know, able to.
It'd be just the tip, not on purpose.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, there'd be enough for me. But, I mean, there's a lot.
coming from that angle of that picture.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
yes,
right.
yes. I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's a lot of
Not
flesh
the
to get
reverse
through.
scorpion, but the regular scorpion.
Man.
Yes.
All right, let's get back
You'd
to the
have to be
Colts.
a
You guys
You
are gonna
must
get
use
lost.
your imagination,
Full-grown
podcast
scorpion.
audience.
Yeah,
That stinger'd have to be
like
real.
one of
boy.
those big scorpions that you see, and you're like, oh my god, is that a small cat or a scorpion?
Colts are favored.
Really? I don't want to bet on that game at all. I'm scared.
Colts are favored. Let's get back
let's
to
just
that.
bet on that.
They're
Let's-
even on the money line.
Let's do our.
Colts are favored 1.5, even on the money line, minus 120 Texans money line. So theoretically, Texans are favored.
That was a weird little loop you just went on there.
I know. Why are we?
We're not favored. We're dogs, 1.5 dogs.
Oh yeah, we are. Never mind. I'm gonna
That
look
makes
at that.
sense.
Well, no, we opened as minus 1.5.
Oh man,
Because
I
when I'm
would've-
looking on ESPN, it has opens in the
this
current
game scares
total.
me.
Yeah, Houston's favored. Our money line is minus 102. How are we getting a 1.5, but our money line's minus 102? It's like
Vegas, you bastards.
so they've got
It's like it's
both money lines are
a house
negative.
advantage or something.
Yeah, bastards. Oscar, what's up? You pissed
I
about
just did
that
that
line?
on accident.
Oh,
Is Braden Smith and Ryan Kelly going to play? Because that's huge. Kenny Moore needs to come back too. He's questionable as well. Like that's
that'd be big
real clutch.
because I mean, they just sling it, man. They just throw downfield,
Yeah.
downfield.
No Tank Dell Oppie.
Yeah, he's out for the year.
But yeah, man, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be nice to have an important game this late in the season for us
No
again.
doubt. We're going to be in Florida when we watch that, eh?
Aye. Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, we'll be in Lauderdale.
Is that the day before you get on the boat?
Yeah.
2 days. God, we're missing so many people on injured reserve.
I bet every team is. NFL is
Not really.
violent.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on injured reserve, and Drew Ogletree out.
Ogletree.
Zach Moss limited on Tuesday's walkthrough. Kenny Moore limited on the walkthrough.
Zach Moss coming back would be a nice little
Yeah.
bonus, little change of pace.
Trey Sermon has been okay.
No, but
No.
no, he hasn't been okay. I'd much rather have.
He's been
No.
fine. I think
he's been
fine.
serviceable. Danny's being drama. No.
I think he's been good.
I think he's been
He
fine.
had a great run on Sunday.
He had
Saturday.
a great run.
A great one.
Come here, you.
I mean, we need our 2 starting offensive linemen. Why is Quentin Nelson questionable?
I feel
as well?
so very bad about this game.
He hurt his ankle.
Yeah, so our left guard, right tackle, center, all questionable. Ugh.
Yeah.
And Kenny Moore, our best corner. We need Kenny Moore more than anything.
We're just going to need to dig deep, Jameson. We're going to have to dig deep.
But I'm telling you
We're gonna
right
have
now,
to channel the home crowd energy.
the home
and
crowd
just get out
better
there
be
because
freaking hype.
Matchup-wise, I don't feel good about any of this. But,
Right.
you know,
It seems like a game that we're going to lose.
At least he,
that we could get blown out.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what's his name, can't be pissed because we didn't draft him.
Who? Stroud.
Stroud, yeah.
Right.
He never got to us.
Right.
was Levis pissed or something?
I don't know. I mean,
No.
that's usually like, they didn't draft me. They keep receipts like Ja.
Keeping receipts.
He really said that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
To who?
That-
He doesn't
Was he
know.
talking to me?
He's
That-
being gangsta,
We're
bro.
gonna talk. Let's talk.
Ja's
We'll talk.
gangsta. How about you
Whoever
do?
was interviewing him, he was like, "Yeah, I'm keeping receipt." You know.
I was in an interview?
Yeah, it was like at a post game.
It wasn't just in the heat of the moment where he just said, oh, man.
No, Barry, he's really keeping receipts.
He is not. He. It's been
Barry
no,
is totally exasperated over there.
Oscar. Tell me about it.
I have told you about it. That makes me grumpy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Keeping receipts.
he-
That's not even fresh. That's just like that's a played out phrase now.
Yeah.
Get something new. Get something original, guy. Mm-hmm. I mean, wasn't like Robert Saleh from the Jets or somebody saying that last year?
Right. I mean,
Please.
he basically just sniffed his finger. Is all he did after he ran for 4 yards. Good job, Ja. What are you keeping receipts on? You got a good accountant? You itemizing this year? Oy vey. Hold on here. Okay. Yeah, we are dogs at home. That's
I'll
fine.
take the Colts.
That's fine. We'll be dogs.
Yeah, let's make those picks.
Screw you.
Colts only this week.
Oh, no Pacers this week?
Colts only NFL picks this week.
Oh, and then here's the thing. Since that's a good segue into our yearly picks. This is crazy. So let's just go through this real quick since we're on it. Last week on our NFL picks, I went 7, 8, and 1. Not 500, unless you count the.
No.
Jameson, hopefully you came down to earth big time. You were 3, 12, and 1.
Yes. There's that week.
And here, the big bopper coming out
Coming
swinging,
back? Coming back?
coming back hard, 9, 6, and 1. So what that has done to the
Tightened
stand?
up the race.
Oh, it's crazy. Hold on, let me pull it up here. I am 125 and 111. Jameson is 126 and 110, and Barry is now 125 and 111. Tied with me, one game behind you. So
Wow.
we almost have to pick, unless you guys
we
want.
have to pick. This is the last week to pick.
It is.
Well,
the
I mean,
last
we're
week?
gonna
This is
we're
the
gonna
last
do,
week.
well
But you guys aren't going to be available to pick.
next week
so-
we won't be. No, we won't
could,
be here.
We'll do just on our text chain, do our picks, and if you want to keep track.
Keep receipts, please.
I'm keeping receipts. That might become a new pod mantra.
Keep the receipt.
Yeah, Barry, can you make a list of mantras that we have?
I've got him.
We're keeping receipts. We are keeping receipts.
Let me get back in your handwritten notebook that is scribbled full of nonsense. I've got him somewhere in here.
When he's at home with a good buzz, it like all starts to out in front of
I
him.
never look at this thing.
Like on Homeland when she would put shit all up on the wall with string and.
Remember that.
I did write down Jacksonville versus Purdue 1-5 versus Illini
Whoa,
coming up.
heavy.
Too
Purdue's
bad
number
there's
one
no
again.
I can
Huh?
see
Sherry.
Barry being one of those people with like pictures and strings and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
that's unnecessary.
With
Like a detective.
Yeah.
With like Zach, a picture of that big picture of Zach Edey, like with the string.
Nowadays, like they have some fancy like wet dry marker boards that they.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new thing. They don't need the string.
Well, if you're a legit sociopath, crazy person, kind of, if you have some sort of mental illness, you need the strings and pictures.
No, that's for detectives and the
Can be.
sociopath.
There's also
they're the ones that like cut out the magazine pictures.
I'm not saying that-
and, or take
Magazine
pictures of
letters.
the person they're stalking. Yes.
magazine letters.
No, you're misunderstanding. I'm not saying that people who do that are nefarious, evil, or anything bad. Some of the best people in the world are those
Isn't
crazy
that
people.
what a sociopath kind of is?
Well, yeah, that was a bad choice of words in that. But now
But you misunderstand
Yeah.
me.
But you misunderstand
I mean,
my
like-
sociopath.
Matt Damon from that one movie.
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, I mean, there's an example. You
I
know.
wouldn't call him a sociopath. I would call him a savant.
Yes, thank you.
You're
well,
welcome.
sociopaths, savants.
No. not the
Um,
same-
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is there's different levels and different types of people who fall into this.
Yeah.
There's
The
different
string.
spectrum.
Thank you.
deep
the spectrum.
thinkers.
Yeah,
I'm a very deep thinker.
Let's don't pigeonhole the picture and yarn.
That's when you say that I picture The Wire is what I think of. And
Oh yeah.
and the
Yeah.
the one detective that always stayed back. What was his name? He was always
The kid who shot his gun accidentally in the office, or the black guy.
the black guy.
Yeah,
the old
that
black
that
guy.
did little tiny furniture.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved him.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was good too. He's the one that kind of behind the scenes busted him open. Got the. Are we talking The Wire now? All of a sudden, Omar,
talking about-
Omar coming. Omar coming.
Yeah, Avon Barksdale. What's up?
All right, so y'all want to talk Pacers, or you want to just pick NFL lines?
I'll be.
Pacers.
I think we should make the NFL picks
And then
Then
finish.
talk
just
Pacers.
then just like
then
bleed
go
in
into
blue.
what, go into the important
gold.
stuff.
All right, let's pick some NFL then and get that out of the way here. First game, there's two Saturday night games, both in the NFL flexed them that way because they're both important. Pittsburgh -3.5 at Baltimore, which, what's that saying that Baltimore's going to sit a bunch of
They
people?
have nothing to play for.
Yeah. So,
That's how are we supposed to pick these games?
Don't know, man.
All right,
That's
I'm getting
makes it
one
even
game
harder.
behind.
Huh?
Baltimore's -3.5.
no. Pittsburgh's -3.5.
Yeah,
And
Baltimore won't be playing.
Pittsburgh plays before the Colts and Houston. So they
Right.
absolutely
So,
have something to play for.
I just heard this on the way here. If Pittsburgh wins and Buffalo loses to Miami, Pittsburgh will be in.
And Miami wins the AFC East, and
Miami will be the second seed. And anyway, okay. But if Buffalo wins, Buffalo will be the 2 seed. Miami will be the 6 seed, and Pittsburgh would be out. But yeah, that's such a weird for Buffalo to go from being able to be the second seed to out. It's crazy.
I will take Pittsburgh in that.
Same.
I'm going to take Baltimore with the points. I mean, because their backup quarterback is no slouch.
Huntley.
Huntley, yeah. I'll take Baltimore. Try to gain a game on you guys. Next game, biggest game of the week,
Colts.
biggest game of the year, biggest game of the
Colts.
decade. Colts. As we discussed, Houston is -1.5. I'm taking the Colts.
Colts.
I need the over/under. I'm not betting on this game.
Over under 47.5.
Under.
Barry under. You missed your first double shock
I
last
was
week.
12-3 or whatever. Or
Yeah, man, you were hot.
9-6, and I missed the double shocker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Missed.
Interesting.
It was.
So Jameson's probably really up 2 games.
It was. I didn't write down our double shock again. I don't know if we didn't do one or. That's what I think. I think Jameson and I,
did.
forgot to do
I
it.
did on one I won.
Yeah. you took the Jets as your double shocker.
The Jets.
One of the biggest blowouts of the week.
Well,
yeah,
that was a
I took
very
him
hot
too.
Jet.
I took him
You
too.
were like on it hard too. Like that's my double shock.
Zach Wilson is my king.
I do not recall.
Trevor Siemian. All right, so you're taking the under, Barry. Tampa Bay -5.5 going to Carolina. Why is that so low? Seems like that should be higher.
Has Tampa Bay clinched?
No, they could be out of the playoffs if they lose.
Yeah, I don't even know. Are they considered in right now, or is it?
All they have to do is win and you're in.
Tampa Bay?
Yep. They win the division if they win.
Is that right? Hold on, pull up the playoff here.
That is correct. They would have a home playoff game.
Yeah, Tampa's the 4 seed
As the
right
Colts
now.
might.
Tampa's the 4 seed right now, but
Or
Atlanta,
Jacksonville for that
Atlanta
matter.
and New Orleans are both still able to make the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to say Tampa. That's a lot of points, though, 5.5. I'm taking Tampa. I am never betting on Carolina and Arizona are dead to me.
Give me the
Arizona
Bucks.
just won.
They did.
You could have taken the money
At-
line
at
and
the
gotten paid.
Eagles.
I know.
At the Eagles.
Trying to hit them on the right week is the madness of them. Who you want in there, kid?
Is
One
everybody-
guy
has
I'll
everybody
never have
taken-
on my team is Kyler Murray.
Is that lifetime statement?
Yes. No.
Oh man, I was almost written it down.
No.
All right. Wait a minute. I just boxed myself.
Jameson
in
and I both took Tampa.
Tampa.
And I'm going to take Tampa.
Okay. Jacksonville
Bay.
-5.5 at Tennessee. I'm rooting for Tennessee big time.
I am too.
I'm going to take Tennessee.
I am too.
Me too.
Tighten up.
I think Vrabel's going to say, I want to come out here and stick it to these guys, man.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
Lawrence playing? 50-50?
No idea.
The Jag on a stag. I can look that up. Please hold.
Okay. While he's looking that up, we're Minnesota going to Detroit. Detroit -3. God, did you see
Does
that?
Detroit have anything to play for? They're locked in at 2 or 3 pretty much.
Detroit is. Yeah, they're. No, because Dallas is 11-5, Detroit's 11-5, San Fran's 12-4. I think San Fran is locked, so I believe Dallas and Detroit are fighting for the 2 seed still.
Yeah, which is whatever.
Blown call.
Yeah, that blown call was crazy.
It says Jag on a stag is improving considered day to day ahead of week 18.
Okay. So Disney Prince will.
There's a couple magic apples
Yes.
at the facility.
Yes.
He's gotten through one of them.
What if there was like an old witch in a
Just
hood, like
stirred
wandering
shit in
around the.
I mean, the Jag on the stag.
Duval.
Duval. The Duval witch.
Oh, what if he went out into the swamps in Jacksonville
Yeah.
and Duval?
The
Somebody
swamps in
with, like, a
Jacksonville?
rattlesnake.
Are there swamps in Jacksonville?
I think Jacksonville is like a real
As you get a
It's
little
a
bit
coastal
west
town.
lot
there,
of
as you
inlet
go west.
water.
Yeah, there's definitely swamps in Jacksonville.
Yeah, look at a map. It's real like patchy water islandy.
Yeah, there's tons of bridges in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
What?
a lady out in like the swamp with a rattlesnake head cane or
Yes.
something.
Chattanooga, Lacey.
Yeah.
Detroit's -3 against Minnesota. Forget about.
Man, these are hard.
Mm-hmm.
At Minnesota?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's at Detroit.
At Detroit.
Detroit.
Give me the
Detroit.
Lions.
Jamie Barry. I'm taking Minnesota. They can they still make the playoffs?
I think they have
can.
a 2% chance.
It's a weird one, but yes, they can. All right. Next on the list is Atlanta going to New Orleans. New Orleans -3.5.
New Orleans.
I'm taking Atlanta, and I said I'd never bet on them again.
Atlanta at New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And that
New Orleans
plays at
-3.
the same time as the Tampa Bay game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Atlanta.
That's where I win.
That's where you win, Jameson. Cleveland going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati -6.
We're on to Cincinnati.
When the Colts win by, or never mind.
Ooh, Barry.
Cincinnati -6.
Yeah, Cleveland going to Cincinnati -6. I think
Cleveland must be benching everyone.
And they're locked and loaded
Locked.
with the top non-division
Right.
win or whatever,
They're
5th
5.
seed or whatever.
Bengals need to win. Do they have no? They're out. Bengals are out of the playoffs.
I'm
In favor
taking
by how many?
Cleveland still.
Give me the Bengals. No. I lied. Give me the Cleveland -6. No, give me
I know that's a lot of points, right?
Cleveland.
Bengals.
Bengals are -6?
Yeah.
Bengals are -6, and they're out of the playoffs, which is weird.
I'm going to take the Bengals
Yeah, you are.
because that's where I win.
That's where you win, Barry. Jets going to the Patriots. Patriots -2. What a shitty game.
Scrub Bowl.
Mm-hmm. I'll take
Patriots.
the Pats. Yeah.
Jinx. Dr. Peppa.
Jamie with the Jets.
Jets.
Your weekly Jets bet. That's where you lose.
Are you
I
double
do
shocking it?
not take the Jets weekly, but thank you. I think you were mistaken the Jets with the
Big Jets
Rams.
The Seahawks.
I am a Rams guy. I'm not gonna lie.
You
I
are
like the Rams.
They're locked and loaded,
Used
too.
to love the Rams when they had Jerome
You're Ram
Bettis
tough, kid.
and Steven Jackson.
Yeah, Steven Jackson. He was a beast. We went and saw them in St. Louis when he played.
We
there.
did.
Chicago Bears, bear down, going to the Packers. It's so funny that they've made this late season run for nothing, only so that Eberflus keeps his job and they're going to extend Fields. And so it's like this
Yeah, it's a magical scenario for us.
smoke and mirrors. It's so great, man. They don't even know what's happening to him. They're all like, only one that sees through it is Big Brain, and he keeps posting garbage.
Tommy doesn't want Fields either.
He doesn't?
He posted some big thing about how bad Fields was in the fourth quarter. or
Okay.
something.
Tommy
Tommy doesn't know what Tommy
changes
knows.
his
Yeah.
opinion based on his
Agreed.
sobriety at the
Who's
time.
his college team right now? Michigan?
It's
It's got to
well,
be Michigan. It's
South
got. I mean,
Carolina.
they're in the national championship. It's Michigan.
I think he knows better.
I saw
I
his.
think he knows better than to come with Michigan right now, or he would be beat down.
I think he put something on there yesterday about go Michigan.
That was CPO.
Then Tommy
They want
followed up.
Harbaugh to go to Chicago. Was the thinking there?
Right.
What was the justification?
Eberflus.
Yeah, Eberflus.
Yeah, run it back, Bears. Run it back.
I love how they steal our coordinator and then then they ruin him. Chicago, yeah, going to the Packers -3. Packers -3.
Go, Pack, go. Give me the Packers. Packers still have a shot, don't they?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I think they're kind of in when in their in situation.
Currently the Packers are the 7th seed. Packers are the Colts of the North.
King in the North.
Or the Houston of the North.
Easy. We're the
Shut
7th
your
seed right now,
fucking face,
Bears.
Just
Bears.
saying. I mean, that's not what.
yeah, man.
What did I cross?
Dude,
some
we are
sort
currently
of,
the fucking 7th seed.
Credit. Jeez.
Man.
I tell you, mother. Come get your boy.
Bears. I take the Bears.
Barry. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm taking the Pack, man.
Go, Pack.
I like Jordan Love. I'm rooting for that kid. Dallas -13 at Washington.
Dallas has a lot to play for,
Kinda?
and they've been kind of shitty.
They could be the 1 seed, no?
No,
Oh no, San Fran. I'm
they
sorry.
could win the division.
They could win the division, be the 2 seed.
Yes, and they've been playing kind
They're
of shitty. So I think they're gonna
winning
destroy.
the division currently now that
Yeah.
Philly lost. Yeah, give me the Cowboys
Yeah, I think
minus
they're gonna-
100.
Yeah, I'm going to tease that up to 22.5 and double shock power it.
Oh, wow.
I'll stay at 13, but I
Yeah,
am going to
give me
double
the
shock
13
power.
too.
Double shock power.
I'll take Dallas as well. And that's your double shock?
Correcto.
Me too.
Well done.
Me too.
Ooh, that just nullified the double shock power game.
That's right. Took that out of the conversation.
I could always change mine.
Nah. If Barry changes his, I change mine.
Me
to
too.
what he does.
Me too. Mirror.
Lassies.
I'm
Final
using.
answer. Lasties.
I'm using the mirror image card. Denver going to Las Vegas. Vegas -2.5. Who cares about that game?
Yeah.
Go Broncos. Give me the Raiders. I like their coach better than Sean Payton.
They got Stidham starting, right? I think he might be okay. I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Raiders.
The Raiders.
I think the Raiders gave it all they had last week versus the Colts, and they're just kind of like, "Ugh, we're done.
They just
I
played their
just
little
can't."
hearts out.
Yeah, seriously. There's just got nothing left to give right
Dig
now.
on,
So
kids.
Played their little hearts out. I'm telling
And
you.
I think
right now.
Sean Payton is, I think Antonio Pierce is going, fuck this. Who cares? This game don't matter. I think Sean Payton is treating it like a Super Bowl. Give me the Broncos. Double shock power. I'm changing it.
Me too.
Me too.
So now you have the Broncos?
Oh wait, are you changing your double shock really?
Yes, to Denver.
I'm just gonna put an asterisk by here because if you win, it's gonna be like highly controversial.
Okay.
Okay, so Philly is going to the Giants, and that's a big game for Philly too. I mean, dumbasses. They just shit themselves. What did they lost? 5 of the last 6 or
4 or 5, I think.
4 or 5? Crazy. And what'll be funny is like we won't even remember that because they're gonna just blow through everybody in the playoffs.
Probably not. Their defense sucks. How dare you? The Cardinals put up almost 40 on them.
So going to the Giants, getting or minus 5.5. I'm taking the Giants. Why not?
Give me the
Eagles.
Giants.
Eagles here.
Giants almost beat them in Philly 2
Mhm.
weeks ago. They got robbed in the end. They should have called a pass interference.
Meta.
Giants are still pissed.
Meta.
Tyrod.
Chiefs going to the Chargers.
So the Giants got robbed against Philadelphia.
They did.
So that would have been 5 losses in a row.
Yeah.
Philadelphia would have.
Agree. Yeah, if you watch the last play, like they absolutely mugged a receiver in the end zone on the last play of the game, and they didn't throw a flag.
Was it Rondell Robinson?
Kelly Greens.
Elephant in the room.
Darius Slayton.
Kansas City going to the Chargers. Chargers minus 3.
What?
Yeah,
These
Give me
lines
the
are
Chiefs.
stupid.
Give me the fucking Chiefs.
I'm taking the Chiefs too. Just
Chargers minus 3
just out of principle.
at LA.
Yeah, they must be thinking that Chiefs aren't going to play their players or something.
Chiefs need to play their players and get their shit together.
Is Kelsey broken or something?
He's got that Taylor
Tay-Tay
Swift
Tang.
shit.
Who'd you take, Barry? Double shot.
Chargers.
Yeah, wow. Good call.
Great call, Barry.
Seattle going to Arizona. Seattle minus 2.5.
12th man, dude.
Is Seattle out of it?
Nope.
Are they in any playoff position?
They're in the hunt.
Seattle.
I'm gonna take Seattle as well.
Seattle's the 8, right behind Green Bay.
And Bears
Give me
are going to beat
Seattle.
Green Bay, so Seattle's going to have to come out and win that game.
All right, we're all on Seattle. Yay. Rams at the Niners. Niners minus 3.5.
This is both teams have nothing to play for, basically,
I don't know.
The Niners have clinched the 1 seed.
They have.
They have.
and the Rams are in for sure, right?
So this is a
Yep, Rams are in. for
3.5.
Give me who's getting the points. I want plus 3.5.
Rams.
Yeah.
I like that logic.
You know I like the Rams.
I'm taking them too. Yeah, we're gonna end up within one game of each other. That's it. Or no, one more game. Buffalo night game. Buffalo going to Miami.
Is that Monday night?
Whoever wins that game
Or
wins
Sunday night?
the East. That
Sunday
is
night.
Sunday night, yeah.
Is the college football game on Monday night again?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Buffalo minus 3.
Against who? Miami?
Miami.
Give me the Dolphins.
Buffalo.
Is it at Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
I'm taking Buffalo. They're winning that game.
Buffalo by more than 3.
Yeah. That's it. That's all of them. Good luck. So
Good luck.
come on, go Colts. All right, let's talk Pacers. You want to take a break first or keep powering on?
Let's power through it, bud.
There's so many different angles. Like after the game last night, God, my mind was racing. Like there's just so many different angles to go at with these Pacers, man. Like we've got so many interesting characters on our team. We've got so many guys that are just such great role players that I have to think a lot of teams in the league are salivating over our roster, even down as to like the 10, 11, 12 spots.
Toronto's trying to totally invade us right now.
What are you hearing?
Dangling Siakam.
Oh, God.
I'm
We've
sure
talked
they're
about
going to
that.
start asking for Neesmith or Matherin, and I think we
Sorry.
probably should hold fast against that.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him Matherin at all. I love
Nor
Or
Neesmith.
Neesmith. Neesmith
But
is.
I would put Buddy Hield and Jarris Walker in one of these first-round picks.
I mean, the more T.J. McConnell plays, too, the more valuable he becomes. The dude is a freaking little menace. I love it.
Everybody
yeah,
you
but
just
Nimhard's
mentioned.
always so hurt. I mean, I like having the T.J. McConnell luxury.
Yeah. McConnell, Neesmith, Matherin are, I think, too much a part of the fiber of what's going on right now.
Agree.
Whereas
I say we just hold tight.
Yeah.
Hold.
I kind of
I
feel
think
the same way,
our biggest trade chips for me that I wouldn't mind seeing going, and their salaries are perfect, are Heald and Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. I forgot about Bruce Brown.
No, we don't need to trade Bruce Brown.
God,
Bruce Brown hasn't played the last 4 games. We won the last 4 games.
That has nothing to do with nothing, man.
Okay. I'm just saying, we don't need Bruce Brown. He's a huge. If you could trade Buddy Hield and Bruce Brown for Siakam, would you do it?
No, and I don't
That's
even.
a fucking lie.
I don't even. I think it's a total moot point. I think that Toronto would have no interest in acquiring Bruce Brown for a year and a half at $20 million per. I mean,
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, they'd rather have
Good
Hield
trade
and
chip.
Jarris Walker. You know,
Sure. How about no?
in a second.
How about
you would,
no,
you would,
Toronto?
You would do Hield and Brown, but not Hield and Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker's not even in the rotation.
Yeah, but he doesn't get paid hardly anything. And
We don't
I'm
need
going to
cap
tell you
space.
what,
We
I
don't
watched
need
him
cap
play
space.
against.
We need one superstar.
I've watched Jarris Walker play against Minnesota. I don't want to
You
trade
know I
Jarris
love
Walker.
Jarris Walker, but
That kid's going to be a baller. Must be a baller.
Yeah, so I don't want to get rid of anybody. That's kind of the problem now.
I don't want to trade anyone.
I'm looking at our roster. I mean, I don't see anybody that I really want to get rid of. And but
well,
like,
there's
every
no reason to want to get rid of them. But
No.
I mean,
that I would.
if we got Siakam, we would
Be
be
nasty.
a contender to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean,
Depending on what we gave up.
Hield and Jarris Walker.
All right, here's who I would be willing to let walk out the door for
Pascal?
for a guy is. Okay,
What
hold on.
guy?
For Siakam.
Siakam.
Say a guy like Siakam, okay? Obi Toppin, yes, I would be willing to let him go. I love him already.
Bye, Obi-Wan.
Jarris Walker, maybe, but man, I would love to see what he's got. We have him on for the next 5 years, and in 5 years we're paying him $12 million. That's
Can we discuss 3 years, $33 million for Aaron Neesmith? Whoa.
yeah. I know. Neesmith, yeah,
When next time you see Pritchard at the games, can you give him a hug for that one?
you can't let him go for that.
No.
Salary is so great. 'cause
Neesmith is untradeable at that salary.
He's becoming one of my favorite players, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'd draw the line at Neesmith too.
Yeah.
No Neesmith.
Yeah, you would never trade that guy for making $11 million for the next 3
All right,
Crazy.
here's an interesting one. Sticks.
Sticks I've read is in that Hield, Sticks, Jarris Walker, first round pick for Siakam.
Okay, I'd do that. Sticks is a player option next year. So, he is definitely somebody that we're probably actively looking to move. But if we could
IJ
re-sign
is
him,
showed out off the bench.
I
at
would
center.
rather have Isaiah Jackson than Sticks.
I was getting to him. Because you got Nora and Isaiah Jackson are the other two guys.
Nwora has no
Bye,
value,
Nwora.
so I mean, yeah, he's whatever.
His only value is whatever his cap number is.
Jettison the escape pod by whatever.
He's an expiring, so if we trade him, he might be a
He's a
nice
throw-in
adder. Yeah. Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, Jarris Walker, Obi Toppin. That's who I'm willing to let go. But then, Buddy Hield, he's an expiring.
How much does he make? $27 million?
He makes 19.
That's it?
Yeah, but next year he's at 0. He's expiring. So we either have to re-sign him or trade him. One of the two. You can't just let him walk. He's too valuable. He's
right.
one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the NBA. You
And
have
to have a player like Siakam on your team, you've got to have Buddy Hield's salary available.
That's true, man. He is the one that makes it work, isn't he? Because he is our.
Because you're not going to make
Or
the trade
Bruce
for
Brown.
Siakam unless there's a complete understanding that he's going to re-up and play with us for the next 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Siakam is 30.
That's fine.
Is he really?
30.
We need 3 years.
Gross. Yeah, I don't know, Barry. I mean,
Haliburton with Siakam running up the court on that wing, man. I mean, driving to the lane with Miles floating out
I
to the
think he
three-point line.
is automatically an upgrade on defense too. Like, his defending
he's-
is much better than Toppin. It's much better than.
And you're setting the bar very, very low with that Toppin comparison.
I'm just.
Siakam's a good team
he's
defender.
big.
He's not a rim protector. We got a rim protector.
What's Siakam's? I'll pull him up. What's his contract right now?
20-ish million? I mean, he's going to command $25 million a year as a free agent this summer.
How much you think?
25 a year?
No, he'll get
More than that? 30?
He's
30 million?
he's a max
He's
contract
on
guy
4 years, 136,
right now.
averaging 34. Yep. Yeah, he's not a 20 million guy.
He's a 30 million guy.
He's expiring this year.
Right.
Yeah, he's a free agent. You're gonna have to pay him $40 million.
37 million is what he's making this year. Yeah, he's going to be a max guy. I don't want him.
I don't want it. The guy that people have been floating out that I wouldn't mind getting for Heald and some throw in like Nawara is Jeremy Grant.
I'd rather have him than Siakam. I think. Let's see what his he's Portland, right? Jeremy Grant. Yeah, see, he's already done the big extension. He's 27, 29, 32, 34, 36. That's through 2020.
And
he's
what is
under-
he? He's
he's
a
under
wing that's
contract
going to
for
take
4 more
Neesmith's
years.
minutes. And
I don't want him either. He's done.
I mean,
He's
he-
a
he
power
doesn't-
forward.
I would rather have Siakam.
Jeremy Grant is a power forward
In
that
that
can
case.
shoot threes.
Do you want to put our future and all that money in Siakam though?
It's not.
I guess
You've
he's
got
still.
Halliburton for another 12.
We are the 30th team in salary too. So
Yes, and you've got Halliburton for another 12 to 15 years. Start going for it now,
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
Get Siakam and let him pay him the max for 3 years, $110 million, and
Jeremy
Yeah.
Grant, $10 million less on average, and is a year younger.
I would rather have Siakam. Jeremy Grant is just.
he doesn't move the needle.
Siakam, yeah, you're right, Barry. That's good. Those are good. That's a good argument. And if you can get a guy like Siakam to come here and agree to sign a contract and stay, you have to do it because it's so few and far. That would be like a David West move right there, you know.
A 3-year window, at least 3
Yeah.
or 4 year
It's a
window.
David West move. Okay. This star is willing to come here and play and be a part of our team. Make room.
Unless there's a longer term plan, as in hold fast this year and look at some free agents
I think
this time next year.
I think there is.
I'm surely there are, but
If we really wanted Siakam, we'd have him by now, wouldn't we?
I think that Pritchard would trade Heald, Sticks, and Jarris Walker plus that first round pick for Siakam. I think it'd be a done deal.
Really?
I think they're asking for Neesmith or Mathern, and Pritchard's saying nah, which
Right.
he should. That's where you draw the line.
I don't want to trade Matherin. He's one of the guys that makes me the maddest out of all of them, but he's also one of the guys that I kind of like the most. He's endearing. Plus we
is
drafted him
part of that-
organically.
he is part of that whole plan with bringing in a guy like Siakam. Matherin's part of the plan that you know.
And Matherin, man, if you watch him lately, he's been putting a lot of effort on defense. It doesn't always have results, but if you watch, he's trying, man. I think
He's only been in the league like
right.
16 months. Like,
Yeah. How good
you
a coach
don't get
is
rid of
Carlisle? Is he? I put on our text chain, kind of joking last night. Is he this decade's Pop? Where it's like are we gonna look back in 7 years and think, man, Carlisle's a good coach? Like, is
Well, he
he?
has
Is,
to get
Carlisle's
like
already won an
6 or
NBA
7.
championship.
I
Right?
know that, but
But
is he? Like,
Popovich has
is he?
6.
Is he rolling into his prime where he might, with us win 2, 3 championships here in the next 7 or 8 years, and end up looking like a coaching genius? Speak it into
Whoa,
existence.
bro.
Just
You're
saying.
manifesting it.
Slow
right
down.
now.
That's right. I just
If I
thought-
visualize it, it will happen.
I think it's something that he would have us do is visualize the championship. So I'm going to. He seems like I think I would like him as a coach, me personally. Like I would hate Thibodeau. him and I'd tell him to fuck off probably every other day.
What do you have against Thibodeau?
He's just a dick.
Is he too much of a hard ass?
He's rigid.
He's rigid?
Rigid.
He's not a player's coach.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't
even
Jalen
know you,
Brunson?
Tibbs.
I want
Seems
out
to
of
like
here.
him.
Trade me.
I mean, you got Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. You kind of want a hard-ass coach like Thibodeau, right?
It's true. They fit. I mean, I just wouldn't want to play
Like
there.
Tyrese playing with Thibodeau, that would be a freaking disaster.
I'd want
right?
to play with Carlisle and
Fact.
Tyrese rather than Thibodeau and Brunson. Yay. You know, I mean, now,
Do you think there's 3 cousins in New York right now?
Now,
having the
here-
same podcast conversation.
well, here's the deal. Like,
No shit, Wally Zerbiak.
if I'm going to an alley fight and we're meeting like guys from across town and there's gonna like I want Thibodeau, Brunson, and Randall with me. You know,
You don't want sticks.
or Sticks and Carlisle and Halliburton. No, I want
It'd be
Brunson.
like, it's like
Halliburton
the,
skipping down
Right.
the alley.
we'd be like
Hey,
the
guys.
the public TV guys from the Gang Fight and Anchorman.
Channel 4 News.
So here comes.
Can we talk about Zerbiak for a minute and Haliburton and how were you watching that on TV when that happened?
No, I was.
Oh my God, it was so great. Haliburton is just
He's a grudge holder, and
He's
I
a-
love
Yeah,
it.
he's a shit talker.
Talk
and
about
I
taking
love it.
receipts.
Yeah,
Taking
he doesn't-
receipts.
receipts on you,
I don't-
Wally.
He just does it. He doesn't have to tell people he's taking receipts. He just fucking takes them.
yeah, does it exactly, and then takes them and then he audits them.
Yeah.
You just got audited, Wally.
Did you hear him troll Wally in the post game news conference?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who? Like did Wally Zerbiak motivate you? Who?
That's funny. I heard he was talking to I think it was Jeremiah after the game, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just having a little fun. You know, it's the first time I've seen him since he said that stuff last year. So you know, just having a little." He basically said that'll be it. It's over now. It's not.
And what was it that Zerbiak said?
Didn't he
He's
say
a fake all-star.
Fake all-star.
Want to be fake all-star or something?
Yeah, yeah. Now he's like probably if it was held today, he'd be first team All NBA.
100%. He should be. He should be a guard. It's
mean-
positionless now.
I want to talk to Pritchard, man. I just want to be like, look,
Can I pick your brain,
yeah,
Kevin?
like, listen, Kevin, you know, what are we doing? What are we doing? Talk to me.
Are we getting Siakam?
Are we getting Siakam, Kevin?
Oh, let's let him know what we think.
Yeah.
I think the N is Jordan though. Email Jordan the ticket rep.
Right.
Copy
right,
Pritchard.
right. Smart plan.
Nailed
Smart
it.
plan.
Nailed it.
Just talk about tickets or something, and in the bottom just put a PS. See if Pritchard's reading it.
Pritchard. What else? Pacers wise, we're on a 4-game win streak. I love
we
that.
won at Houston a week ago when we were here. Won against the Knicks at home, at Milwaukee. What was the fourth win?
Somebody scrubby.
No,
Was
I think it
that
was somebody good. It was
Not bad, but
Houston. Damn it.
at home versus.
It's good podcasting here, boys.
Yeah, it is. Real good, bud. It is
Awesome.
Bulls, like I said.
Oh, the Bulls.
Somebody scrubby.
Was that at Chicago?
It was. At Houston, at Chicago, at home for Knicks, at the Bucks. So we won 3 road games.
Do you
I
have
like
you
that.
noticed? Do you think the NBA? I only noticed the Pacers schedule. I haven't noticed other NBA teams. But have you noticed how we've played teams twice in a row, multiple times?
Yeah, I
It was
think
played
they
Philadelphia twice, then Milwaukee in a home and home
They-
twice, and then
I think
Boston
they're
coming up.
doing that to try to alleviate some of the resting of players.
What? How does that do that? I wonder.
Well, like coming up, we played Boston twice at home, and then we played. I don't know how they figure that works, but
Because later this, yeah.
To me, it's like, are they doing this just to start creating some?
animosity.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what familiarity breeds contempt.
Kind of like baseball, where you have like a 3-game stand. You know, you go.
Because this game tomorrow versus Milwaukee is going to be
We're in like game 3.
it could be a.
Yeah.
Could be a
I mean,
brawl.
yeah,
and
Portis
I would
could-
be there for it.
Portis
Bobby,
could go into the
speaking of
stands.
fake,
He-
If
fake
McConnell.
At first, when I experienced Portis, I'm like, oh man, bad man. You know, whoa, that guy's tough. He's a rebounder. Oh,
He's just a
scrappy.
joke.
And yeah, now that we've kind of got this little rivalry
Crazy Eyes
started,
Killer.
yeah, I'm like, you're extra, bro. This is like every time you're gonna get all, whoa, I'm gonna whoop your ass, and all big, wide-eyed, crazy, like every time. Really, Bobby?
And then McConnell just walks in and goes beep, boop, 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 boop. Technical. Bye, Portis. So just totally mind fucked you, bro.
Yeah, because he kept doing that. I think 2 or 3 times last night. McConnell would drive
Just
and
little
use like
pushes.
underneath the basket layup, just getting whatever he wanted.
And then he just, dead balls. I mean, McConnell got teed up for, hacking at Portis. Stay at him, dude.
And then
He's going
Portis
crazy
got teed
time
up
right
on
now.
him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he went Portis crazy time for a while and just did stupid shit.
So I wonder if he does that every game.
Only if you got someone.
Can you imagine how old that would get? Like if you had to be around him all the time, and he's like that big, wide-eyed, crazy guy all the time.
Wasn't he the guy on Chicago that punched out Jimmy Butler, right?
I don't know. Did he?
Yes, I think he in practice just.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
that's respect.
Respect for punching Jimmy.
I mean, Jimmy Butler's a bad little bitch, man. If you punch Jimmy Butler,
Are we
you're
talking regular Jimmy or emo Jimmy?
I love that emo Jimmy.
They're
Is
all
so
the
great.
same.
You don't fuck with emo Jimmy.
Emo Jimmy is the guy who you think you're picking on an emo guy, and all of a sudden you're laying in your own
got your
pool
ass
of blood. Right, and there's cut your teeth or across the room.
Man, I'm looking at the Pacers schedule coming up, and it's brutal. Sucks.
Yeah, it's brutal.
We have Boston, like in January, we had Milwaukee twice, Boston 3 times, Denver twice, Phoenix twice, the Sixers. We have a 7-game road trip after we play Boston twice.
We play 17 games in January.
Right.
That's insane.
Yeah, Mark Boyle. I was listening to the Bucks, or one of the games. No, it was the Bucks first quarter on the radio, and he said this is the busiest month the Pacers have
Nuts.
had since 2013.
Yeah.
Just dumb. 17 games in a month. That's a lot.
But
But 7 of them are on a road trip.
But then after that, I mean, if we can get through this month at 500 from this point on,
Yeah.
and still be 4 games over 500,
Yeah.
the schedule after that just
It
Oh,
loosens
it
up
just
a little bit, yeah.
eases up. Where lots of rest, easy teams to beat.
We got
which is a catch-22 with the Pacers.
5-game homestand here is the next 5 games, but it's 2 Boston, 1 Milwaukee, Atlanta, Washington. I'd say come out of that 3-2.
Yeah. You set yourself up if you come out 3-2, get yourself 5 games over 500 before you go on a 7-game roadie at Denver, at Utah, at Sacramento, at Portland, at Phoenix, back home to Denver, back home for Philly, back home for Phoenix, back home for Memphis, then at Boston, at New York, Sacramento.
That's tough. God, that's a nasty stretch, isn't it?
It is awful.
Jeez. Sacramento or Portland, that's easy. Phoenix, Denver,
Portland
Philly,
beat our
Phoenix.
ass, dude.
I don't care. Portland's
They beat our ass.
they're a joke. Scoot.
Stupid. Not Scoot. It was, God, what's the old Pacer guard? I freaking can't stand him. Giant pussy. He'll be hurt by the time we get there.
Who? Holiday?
Brogdon.
Oh, that's right.
Brogdon was killing us. Him and Jeremy Grant put up like 40 on us, bro.
That's why you want Jeremy Grant.
No.
Yes.
Jeremy Grant is a good player. He has been a good player for a while.
He is a good
And
player.
he's not paid a bunch.
He's boring though. He is
You're-
paid. He's paid too much.
He's like Red and Dolphins.
He is. He's
Boring.
boring. Jeremy Grant. Oh, we signed Jeremy Grant today.
Yeah.
I'd be excited about Siakam.
Jeremy Grant, 42% from 3.
Are you really?
Siakam, 28.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's important.
That moves the needle.
What's the rebound average between the two guys?
That's a great question. Great question. Let's see.
Pacers.
I don't can figure out. See, 22 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 2.6 assists for Jeremy Grant. Shoots 45%.
3.9 rebounds?
3.9.
That's low. Benny Matherin had 13 last night.
Matherin was balling.
He was balling.
Talk about tough love working.
Did you see the post-game little interview with him with Jeremiah?
No.
You didn't. It's good. He, like when Ben Matherin talks, like in an interview like that, he's still super, and he's just like an intense person.
Mm-hmm.
His voice is real deep too.
Can't find Toronto.
Yeah.
Please hold. Great podcasting.
Yeah. Barry.
So my hot take prediction is if the Pacers are 3 games or more above 500 at the end of January, then we're a top 4 seed.
Oh. Mark it down. Write that in your little pad. Boom.
Get the pad out. Get the pad out.
Get the pad out. Get the pad out.
I'm going to put 2 stars next to it
Oh, damn. Really?
and date it.
Oh!
24.
That's 4 words. Not if you bundle it. What are you still over there?
My auto.
I keep clicking things and it will not go to what I want to go to.
I finally got that commercial the other day.
You do?
Mahomes
God.
and my auto. Like a Mahomes.
6.5
auto.
boards for
Oh, I get it.
Pascal Siakam.
How many?
6.5.
So he's 2.5
2.
more a game.
2.5. He's about 2 more assists as well. His field goal percentage is a little higher. Not his 3-point field goal percentage.
How did you guys end up back on Siakam and Grant?
We just did, Barry. We just went back.
Just
down
how
that
it
hall.
happened, yeah.
Take a quick bathroom break and
All of a sudden, we're talking Siakam, Grant trade.
Paul George is a free agent coming up.
Yeah.
Look.
Would you want him to come back here?
Not a chance in hell.
He is.
that would be such stupid, horrible, bad business that just out of principle, I would cancel the season ticket.
He really is the perfect fit for what we need, though. I don't know if he still is. I don't watch him that much anymore, but he is a great defender, one of the best in the league most years. He,
If he plays.
if he plays, he can shoot the 3, and he doesn't need to be like in the line. Like that was one of the problems with him being the leader of our team. Is I don't think that's who he is, and he wouldn't have to be. He'd just be an all-star role player. But I don't want him back. All that to say, I don't want him back. But he would fit perfect for like his skill set is exactly what we need. You know, if we're talking Siakam, isn't Paul George a better version of Siakam?
No.
You don't think so? How old is George now?
Siakam's won a championship, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Is George ever going to win a championship?
I think Siakam
No.
has even hit game winners.
And not in a Gatorade commercial.
Yeah. Sorry, George. You're not welcome back here. In fact, you're banned from Geist Reservoir from here.
You're done.
You're banned from that place, Bar and Grill in Greenwood, bro. You're not welcome anywhere.
Right.
Geist, Castleton, I don't care.
Don't come back here unless it's at
Terry Lee will not even sell you a Honda.
away
So,
game. Terry Lee.
no, you cannot buy a
Yeah.
Honda from me.
No. No, sir. What?
Yeah. No, I'm no on Paul George. A hard no.
Me too.
Hard
Me too.
pass.
What about Kawhi Leonard? That's a hard no, too,
No.
right?
Never. That guy's a.
He's a cancer.
He's won a championship, though, too,
Yes.
with Siakam.
With Siakam and Van Vliet.
Van
And
Vliet.
Kyle Lowry.
Seriously, why was Toronto not good with Van Vliet, Siakam, Anunoby, Scotty Barnes? That should have been
Right? That should be a nucleus right there, no?
right.
I don't know. I think they won that championship and their GM got a little cocky.
But it was still, I mean, that was still a good, after Kawhi left, should have still been a good team.
They're restructuring on the move. I mean, what's that trade they just made with New York? They sent Anunoby away and got
Barrett.
Quickly and Barrett. And I looked at the box score last night. Quickly and Barrett started for him last night. Like, how do you do that? And, like, how do you throw 2 guys?
Right. Anunoby started and played 35 minutes for the Knicks.
Did he? How do you
Scored
play? I didn't
17
look.
points.
Did he? Yeah, I wonder how he'll fit there. He
He was my, I would have preferred him over Siakam.
really?
Because you wouldn't have to give up Heald, I don't think.
He was
Yeah,
less.
New York gave up. Like, Barrett's not good.
They gave up Barrett Quickly and a pick.
Yeah. Quickly
Which is
expiring.
via Detroit, so it's an early second-round pick. So it's a pretty good pick.
Toronto made a mistake not dealing Anunoby last year because I was listening to another podcast and I guess the offer. Well, they would have gotten a lot more picks, but what they were saying is that Toronto didn't want a bunch of picks; they wanted players. So they got Barrett. I think
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Quickly's a nice player.
Yeah, I mean he equalizes it somewhat Anunoby is far better than Barrett. There's no doubt.
Yeah, Quickly's got Quickly could be a poor man's Tyrese Maxey for them, if you know what I mean. Where he's kind of guy who'll get better with.
I thought you were going to say poor man's Tyrese Haliburton. But
no, Maxey. Where
so he's Quickly.
He's a poor man's Tyrese Maxey. He's Isaiah Quickly. He'll start. He'll have some big nights, but he won't be.
That's Emmanuel Quickly, isn't it?
What was I saying?
Isaiah?
Yeah, Emmanuel Quickly.
You're getting him mixed up with Isaiah Lively?
Yeah.
Is that a tight end from the Ravens?
Lively isn't that Dallas's first round pick? Center. He's starting, playing well.
That's Derek Lively.
I don't know.
We're going down
I saw him in Vegas.
Weird
Getting
rabbit
real
hole.
lively around here.
Yeah. All right, what are we talking about? I'm totally.
Pacers, bro.
Yeah.
We were.
What are you
We're just
searching?
like,
what are you googling over there?
You know, I'm in a rabbit hole on the internet.
Well, what do you got over there? What's the rabbit hole movie? Not Cinderella.
It is Cinderella.
No, it's.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. What do you?
I thought you were
Wonderland.
talking about the Matrix.
Oh, follow
Red
the white
Bull
rabbit.
or-
Follow the white rabbit.
That's the white pill, isn't it? Or is that
The
the
red
pill?
or the blue.
Would you take?
I would freaking enter the Matrix.
Trip.
Are you serious? Come on, dude. Do you remember me?
Mhm.
As
Salva
a young
Simmons.
star?
Yeah. Psychedelics.
Yeah. Something like a good psychedelic. I ain't kidding.
I like to remember that a lot of my adult decisions are being made on a foundation of psychedelics in my
Yeah.
teenage years.
Hell yeah.
At the end, it opened up doors. I think differently than some people. What are you gonna do?
It expands your mind.
Yeah, it worked out.
Siakam or Anunoby?
Right.
Yeah. Neither. That's what
Yeah,
my
and
psychedelics
Caps or
do.
stems?
Caps all day, bro.
2 caps,
Stems.
3 stems.
Stems got the blue shit.
Ease you into it.
Good point.
Would you guys just go straight up or get some American cheese to wrap around it?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Just whatever.
Peanut butter absolutely just destroyed the taste, which was exactly what I was looking for.
I would
'cause
just eat.
mushrooms
I
taste
kind of,
like
in a
shit,
weird
literally.
way, liked to suffer through that.
Yeah.
No.
You're gonna throw it up anyway, eventually, right?
Really? No, not
never,
me.
Never threw up once.
I don't think I did either.
No, you obviously did.
Maybe.
You're such a girl.
Well, it depends on how much you take too, as to whether you're gonna throw it.
I knew my limit, Dan.
Right. Oh, I had a hard time.
Which
saying-
was 2
saying
caps
no
and
back
3
then.
stems.
Was that your formula?
That's it. No mas.
Good times.
That wasn't my limit.
Me neither. How many came in an eighth?
Right.
Split, or how many was in half of it?
About double what I just said. So
Right, yeah, that was
enough
my
for me and Moosehead. Boom.
My limit was
I
always.
used to have the freezer full of it. Came straight from the Delt house.
Oh,
I mean,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew a guy. I had a connection back in the day.
I wanted to see
Blocks of them.
See music was my goal. You know, to be able to hear and see it. Like once you could see
I never had tracers or tracers. Yes,
Yeah.
but visuals, no.
Oh,
Never had visuals.
and anyway, that's this conversation.
I remember fish concerts where they would play bouncing around the room. Everybody had the neon necklaces. They just start.
Oh.
Get some
throwing
tracers
them.
there.
Yeah, oh God, it would be wild. I I got invited to a Halloween fish concert, and that's where they play 3 sets with a girl from.
Where
Ball
is
State.
that at? Typically in New York.
This one was at the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago.
Okay, that's awesome.
And this girl invited me. He's like, "Hey, you want to go back?" Yeah, absolutely. So we get there. She's like, "Hey, these are my friends." They're like, "Hey, you want some acid?" I'm like, why not? Yeah. And I mean, that shit rocked my world. And I was sitting by myself, man, and it was freaking intense.
Oh, you had to sit by yourself?
Yes. Yes. It was intense.
I had a.
Luckily, some dude sitting next to me, he's like, "You doing all right, man?" And I'm like, I'm freaking out a little bit.
I wouldn't have been able to handle that.
And
I
he's
probably
like-
would have been lost in
He's like,
Chicago.
this will mellow you out.
Well,
Got just this giant freaking joint. We just got,
yeah, took the edge off.
oh, and then that concert was amazing. The third set is always a cover, and it was
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Who Quadrophenia. It was badass.
Did they do a whole album?
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
Yeah,
the
they did
Beatles' White Album and
the-
things like that.
the Who Quadrophenia. It was freaking amazing.
Huh.
Yeah, great concert.
From what you remember.
The night got better after that.
I had a similar experience at 9 Inch Nails in Muncie at University Arena.
During college?
Yes.
I saw some good people at the Muncie Arena, the Ball State Audit, whatever. I saw the Violent Femmes, and
nice.
I saw George Clinton and the P-Funk.
I saw them at Lollapalooza.
Me too. I was there with you.
Was that the...
That Lollapalooza was the best one ever.
Oh, that was the Smashing Pumpkins.
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys. And
Tribe Called Quest.
the Pumpkins were actually the headliner, not
Yeah.
the Beastie
And the
Boys.
Beastie Boys stole the show, though.
Yeah. You busted a tooth or something that night. In
I had
the
my nose
mosh pit.
busted, yeah.
There was acid
That was
involved in
during-
that night, too, wasn't
During
there?
the 9 Inch Nails. No, the Dead were there the 3 days before, though.
Right.
There was definitely that 3 days.
That was maybe the wildest
pretty sure I was
4
brain
or
dead
5
after that week.
day stretch in my life.
Yeah, it was.
Staying at Pine Lakes campground.
Yeah. Duh.
Oh my god. What are those vegetable burritos the hippies would
Dank
make?
veggie burritos, bro.
That was so
I
fun.
could totally see you, Dan, in like a alternate life, being a guy that
Being a veggie burrito guy.
fixes veggie burritos at the show to pay his way around and follow the band.
Yeah.
Dank veggie burritos and taller.
My life could have taken a bunch of different turns. It's the kid Kelly getting pregnant is what kind of.
It's put a stop to that.
I tried to fight that for a
screeching
while,
halt.
but it was to no avail. I loved my kids too much, which is a good thing. had to
How
straighten
dare you.
Had to straighten it up. Those Dead shows were so great, though, man.
That was the year they ripped
was
the fence down. At
Such
Deer
a
Creek.
great environment. Just one of the Dead shows there. I don't know what year, but it just started raining.
Mm-hmm.
They
and-
play all rain songs.
Oh, it was just so fucking magical, man.
It's a double rainbow.
I still get tinglies.
I am. I'm like getting a little misty, teary-eyed just thinking about
It's
it.
a double rainbow.
It was so great. It was. Oh,
When we went skiing this week with Liam for his birthday, and it brought back a lot of teenage hooligan year. Because we used to go to Paoli midnight to 6. It was $20.
yeah.
All you could ski for that 6 hours, $20, and dude, we just get blasted. And there was a Shoney's on 37 in Bloomington on the way home, and then they had a breakfast buffet for like $10. So
Sick.
$30 you ski, and on the way back you hit up the Shoney's breakfast bar and just. I know those ladies were always like, "Oh God, these fucking idiots are back."
That did you go to Paoli? You said
Yeah,
those ski slopes are literally 25 minutes from my cabin.
yeah.
Yeah, I pass that every time I drive down there. I've never skied there. I should ski there and just stay at the cabin all weekend and like go and ski.
I forgot how much I love skiing. It was so fun.
I bet it looked fun. I was a little jelly seeing the pictures.
So fun.
It's been 25 years since I've done that.
Your dad used to be a big skier, from what I remember,
My
right?
mom.
Was it your mom?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went
we
skiing with Uncle Bruce and Barry
And
and
Boyd.
Brett. Yeah,
Boyne.
that's why I
Boyne,
told
yeah.
Katie, like, I think next year we may try to
Big trip.
go to Boyne in the winter.
We've hit the big ones, Colorado, Breckenridge, and
Yeah.
did a college spring break out in Colorado skiing.
I bet that was fun.
I don't think my knees can stand up anymore, though.
Yeah, that is rough on the knees. It's
My knees hurt for the first hour, and then eventually it like.
I'd be scared to
They
death of a
calmed down.
dislocation.
Mm.
It's got me freaked out a little bit.
You're not that fragile, bro. I
am,
never
dude.
fell. So that was
Yeah.
a bonus. But
So
I
it started green and then upgraded to blue as you went a little
yeah,
bit.
I never did a black.
Yeah.
Never
Right.
did any of the black diamonds. But yeah, like after an hour, I'm like, oh, I
got this.
I mean,
Yeah. Riding a bike.
I did get to throw snow in Sadie's boyfriend's face. Like he wiped out, and I just came by and freaking.
You okay, bruh?
No, there was no. Are you okay? It was just straight snow in the face as I went.
Drop a big
And
meter on
I also did it to Liam's best friend. Like, hey, Owen. I told him a week ahead of time, I'm going to throw snow in your face if you wipe out. So
nice. That's
Did
sick
get to
that you
do
can
that.
do that.
yeah, I love.
That's do you? So would you do like the A-frame stop, Dan?
That's
if you had to like.
Katie was very A-framey the whole way down.
Oh, I'm mainly A-frame.
Make the
yeah.
pizza.
I've
Make the
never
pizza.
been much of like a
Side to side.
kicking snow up on people guy. I'm lucky to like A-frame and just white knuckle it all the way down. This is so
Man.
fun.
Sadie had just a complete face plant wipe out.
no.
It's good to watch.
Skiing
her wipe
is
out.
skiing is actually it is for young people because it's dangerous.
It's not good for the joints, man. That's
really
you know,
Man, then we saw some incredible wipeouts.
I respect to our RFL champion Tommy. I mean, say what you want about Tommy, he still skis
Right. Well,
40 times a year.
He's probably like practically semi-pro at this point. You know.
Oh, well, the difference is like skiing on real snow that's like thick.
right.
Like it doesn't like the Indiana snow sucks.
It's ice. You're falling down.
It was
hard
actually
ice.
like real slushy because it was so warm. It wasn't ice at all, which was like once I got out there, I'm like, what nice. I'm like, oh, this is so much better than I thought it was going to be because I thought it was going to be a sheet of ice.
When
but
it's
it was
ice,
too
God.
hard. It was too hot. It was kind of so you could dig your edge in and cut and stuff. So it was actually pretty nice.
You remember when we were texting about it? You remember how like you'd go skiing, like you were talking about when in high school, and you'd come back with the tags on your winter jacket. How baller that
100%.
was! Go in Monday morning to school, just flexing hard, being like, "Is there a
Perfect
way?
North, brah.
Yeah, is there a way I could wear my winter coat around all day so everybody can see these tags? What's up?"
Popping tags, bro. Tags. Means something totally different, but
What does that mean?
killing people.
Oh.
Toe tags.
Oh, stealing souls.
Did you print out a rap song to read in the written
I-
word
well,
tonight, Dan?
I wanted to like discuss. I didn't. Like,
I did watch 8 Mile last week as well too.
We
Just-
did listen to that rap.
Brittany
That's-
Murphy, man, fuck. R.I.P. Brittany. R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth.
Did Brittany die?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
a while
a
back.
like her and her boyfriend mysteriously died like months apart, and they went back and did an autopsy, and there's like
Poison or something?
I think they were poisoned.
Did Eminem poison them?
I mean,
Was it B Rabbit?
you don't want to make Marshall Mathers mad.
He's in his songs. The more that like, some of them are his music is good, but man, it is super angry. Like
Yeah, duh.
I don't know. Like that's the first song on this week's playlist. I was like, ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I almost printed off the Jay-Z, Kanye, In Bombs in Paris, and I started reading through it. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
you don't want to read
I
that.
can't read that one. What are you gonna do?
So we should just do some Snoop, I guess.
Yeah,
Guess who's back?
in the MFN house
Sipping on gin and juice,
with a big ding dong for your mouth.
laid back, with my mind on my money, and my
And-
money on my mind.
Later on that day. My homie Dr. Dre.
Came through
With some Tanqueray.
with a gang of Tanqueray.
I thought it was with like a fifth of Tanqueray, or with a liter of Tanqueray.
My homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang of Tanqueray. Come on, dude, don't.
Like
And a fat ass J.
Yeah, of that
Oh.
bubonic chronic.
Shit.
made me choke. Yeah,
Well,
that
ain't
ain't
no
no
joke.
joke. Yeah, I
This
do
has
know
been
that
your McLaughlin Rap Hour.
You're welcome.
song. And there are young ladies in the living room getting it on.
And they're not until what time?
6
in
in
the
the morning.
Shit. What you gonna do?
I got a pocket full of horses. Or no, we established it was rubbers. Now I did look this
Fuck,
up.
did you ever get horses?
So
And my
the
homeboys do,
Prince
too.
song is I got a pocket full. Or no, hold on. Now I can't get the song in my head.
Are you thinking a little red Corvette?
Got a pocket full of horses, Trojans, some of them used. That's the line, Prince.
Why would you have a used Trojan in your
pocket full of horses, Trojans? That means he had sex, Pocket full of horses,
So he put it back in his pocket?
Trojans, some of them used. I don't know. He might have tied it up and was throwing them at people.
You got a pocket full of Trojans in your pocket.
How
Some of them
gross? How invasive and gross is it to see a rubber out on the street or something? You're like, that's nasty.
Imagine if you lived in New York. I think it'd just
San
be
Fran.
multiple occurrence.
Like a rat running through the subway with carrying a rubber back to its lair.
Twice a day, at least.
Gross.
I'd never want to live in New York.
Have you been in big cities and seen rats a lot. Like, it seems like almost every big city we go to anymore now, you just see rats. Like,
I see them in Indy. I remember driving to work one day, and this freaking massive rat just came running across the
Really?
street. I was like, oh, my God.
rats are hard to deal with. They scare me. I'm scarred.
I'm scared. Scared.
What are we? I don't even know where we are. What we're talking about? No idea.
I think we're still on a Siakam deep dive.
We're
I don't
not.
know.
We're not.
I feel like I'm waiting for Jameson to tell me some stat, and I've been waiting.
I'm
for
not.
20
I'm
minutes.
not going to tell you.
And while we're waiting,
now I'm
we're
over here on
just
I'm on the internet and
like he's
getting
literally like
lift
doing
tickets.
spreadsheets for work now.
Lift tickets right now for.
He was trying to get some sort of defensive efficiency ratings for Siakam versus Jeremy Grant. I don't know.
I am looking at Boyd Highland lift tickets.
What are you looking at?
Boyd Highland lift
How
tickets.
much are they?
It's about $180 for 2 days.
That's not bad.
No, that's pre-ski rental.
And they have hotels and stuff right there, don't
Yeah,
they?
they got a nice lodge.
That'd be fun. All right, what else? Floor's open. Burning desires. What do you got, Barry? Anything?
I don't know. Have we talked about Purdue yet tonight? I
No,
don't
go
remember.
ahead. They're number one again.
One loss
Yeah. Who'd they lose to? Arizona?
One love, man.
at
You gonna see the Bob
Northwestern.
Marley movie?
Oh, at Northwestern, yeah.
There's a Bob Marley movie?
Yeah, comes out in February.
Yeah, I'm going to see that.
I saw One Love.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah. One Love. That was my YouTube picture for this last week's pod was One Love, and it was a picture of the Colts and Pacers logos. One Love. It's a theme.
Did you design that yourself?
No, I stole it.
Did you give credit?
No. What else
I
on
dropped my
Purdue?
pin.
What else on Purdue?
Illini coming up on Friday.
Big game?
Yeah, no Terrence Shannon, though. That's unfortunate.
I don't follow the Illini too much. I will when it gets to the tournament.
Have you and Nick Clayton met yet for coffee or anything, or like for a
Coffee clutch?
secret
Rendezvous,
like
boiler rendezvous,
secret boiler up rendezvous, like
Lebanon, like a Lebanon
We're saving
meetup.
saving it for a Final Four.
we need to stick together, Nick.
We must have each other's back.
Yes.
The Illini
We
lost
might get to
their
the second round.
their best player, their All-American candidate, to rape charges.
Oh my
That's not
land!
good for the Illini.
That's never good.
That is not good.
I do not support that.
Has he been to trial yet, or this is alleged?
He was just indicted
Okay. We'll wait
at
to see
the
what happens.
Illinois-Kansas football game at Lawrence this
Dang.
last season.
All right. Do you have any burning desires, Jameson?
No, not really. Liverpool's number one. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there. Number
Yeah.
one, 5 points clear.
Who'd they beat last weekend?
They beat Newcastle yesterday.
Are you getting over there for a hug, kid?
What are you doing, man? You're getting awfully
Oscar,
close.
get back in your can. Dirty bastard. Speaking
But-
of rats.
Mo Salah leaves for a month to go to the African Cup of Nations, and their holding midfielder Wataru Endo leaves for a month as well to go to the Asian Cup
Why
Man
are they
City-
doing national cups during season?
this summer. It's the summer in Africa. So
Do you guys know Antonio Bertal, Brad's friend? Of course you do.
Yeah. Pizza Antonio.
I had like a 2-hour argument with him that the Southern Hemisphere seasons are different. you
yeah,
know.
they're opposite.
Yeah, in Australia, their
Summer's in
summer is
December.
in December, January, February.
Right.
If,
He didn't believe
if
you?
you've ever had an argument with that guy,
It's not fun
oh,
Why? What?
because he's a stubborn ass.
oh, and he'll get mad, and it'll make you mad, and then it'll become a
I
screaming
mean,
match.
did he not go to school? There's a reason the toilets go different ways too.
Well, that's true. He did. It was a Ball State education.
You should have
so
you should have
no promises.
dropped that on him, and that would have really just blown his mind.
About 6 months later, he told me he looked it up, and you're right, Barry. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, Antonio.
Thanks, bro.
That's progress, bro. You admitted that you were wrong, man.
Could you guys not during that 2-hour argument?
Just
was
go
there,
ahead and
was there
Google.
no internet access?
No, there wasn't. It was a while ago.
Yeah,
I'm going
there's-
back.
Oh,
Not on your
man.
phone.
Oh,
was back in-
okay. This was long ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this was like last week. You were talking.
Southern Hemisphere.
No, I
But
haven't
yeah.
talked to him last week.
Another crap ass VAR. I'm so over replay in sports. It's useless. Like, I feel like it makes refereeing worse, and the intent of it is to make it better, but it makes it worse.
Just makes another layer of it.
Of nonsense. It's just complete bullshit.
It's like bureaucracy. It's they just keep adding layers on.
I think of anybody that has it done the best, but they do too much of it, is college football. Like, they get it in and they get it out for the most part.
And you know what's crazy is they review a lot of shit.
They do. They review a ton.
That's a good point. Like, they review a lot, but they're in and out of it quick.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't the NBA and the NFL get in and out of those things?
Oh, man.
I mean,
so
Secaucus, get your head out of your ass.
Secaucus. Did you see the latest LeBron meltdown?
No, did he do a fit?
Oh, my God. He threw a freaking
About
giant
his three-pointer?
Yeah. God, he's such a... And no tech. Like, no tech. I'm like, anybody else throws a fit like that, they're thrown out, let alone no tech at all.
I so want to be at a Pacers game when he's
Throws a baby fit like that.
So I mean, I'll rage.
He'll have you thrown
Too.
out.
He probably would.
He
from
would.
the first row of the balcony.
I'm pretty sure he's had people thrown out of games. No.
Oh,
At-
yeah.
at
I'm
the
pretty sure he's
Fieldhouse.
had... Yeah, pretty sure at the Fieldhouse he had someone thrown out when I was there.
Wow.
Little...
It was like a 24-year-old girl and her boyfriend too.
Yeah.
She was just shaking her head like, "What the fuck just happened on the way out?" She said mean things to me.
Don't you know I'm LeBron?
Her right there, she's been saying mean things to me.
She said I was bulbing.
Yeah,
said-
that coupled with he went to go watch his son's game, and he always waits till they play the national anthem and walks in during the national anthem and sits down, which pisses me off a little bit, just a little bit.
Why does he do that? As a protest?
There
or
is
just-
there is a reason he does it, and I get the reason because that's the best time for him to walk in where it's not like he doesn't
A
get mobbed.
madhouse.
Yeah, he doesn't get mobs. But I get that. But when you get there, do you have to sit down, LeBron? You just kind of being a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get his whole I'm going to walk in then so people don't freak out, but I don't know. Everything about LeBron pisses me off. He's annoying.
He's
Mainly because he's robbed us of probably two
I
or
would
three
never buy
championships.
Liam a LeBron jersey.
Oh my
If
God.
he brought one home, I would literally, like, you take that shit
You
out
need
of my
to wait,
house
son.
immediately.
Or wait till he falls asleep and, like, burn it.
It's almost too much for my kids to have Jordan shit.
Does
Like,
your-
I hate it.
Does your son have an appropriate hate for LeBron?
I don't know.
Mine do. They
Do
hate
they?
LeBron.
Do they?
Yes.
I hope I'm going to ask him that tomorrow. How do you feel about LeBron, son? And
Oh,
if you
I was-
answer incorrectly, you don't get a pretzel.
Sam and I were watching that game last year where LeBron threw the temper tantrum that I've sent out. I was trolling
Is it
people
the
on
Celtics
Twitter.
one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a epic LeBron
Can,
meltdown.
can we go back here the pretzel?
Yeah.
So you're.
Oh, what did he say about the pretzels?
I don't know, but can we just?
I tried to
acknowledge
clip the pretzels and send it to you.
the pretzels are there, never went anywhere. You just missed them.
Puck. Well,
Yeah.
get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But go in the lower.
Well, tomorrow
turn
we have
left.
your seats, and I know they're pretty close to your seats.
They are. It just depends on which way you go.
Just keep going.
Like if you go left, you'll hit it.
Well, it
on
depends on when you where you come in.
Yeah, it's on a corner. It's the part of the field house where you're on the upper level and you can look down into where you come in. You know how there's that railing and you can
Yeah.
look down into the lobby.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's in that
I
area.
fucking hate you.
Well, Jameson, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna get a
that-
pretzel tomorrow, so whatever.
Yeah, I had a Ben's
we dominate.
last week. Delicious. Shout out to Ben's Pretzels. All right, so yeah, you're going to the Milwaukee game. That'll be fun, man. It's gonna be a good one. I have a feeling it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Ben's pretzels.
There we go.
Yeah, good job, Ben's. Caitlin Clark, what'd you just say, Barry? What's she doing?
34 plus games or 4 games with 35 plus points.
Yeah, that's baller.
That's NBA level insanity right there, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm out of stuff to talk about personally.
Me too.
I had something, but I forgot.
I just started season 6 of The Crown, so I'll be caught up to here shortly.
I'm about 3 or 4 episodes in.
I thought for sure Diana would die at the end of season 5, but
You
no.
were kind of hoping for it.
I was. I'm over
Let's
her.
just go. Let's move on. Come on.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm over it. Like that storyline's played out.
You knew it was going to happen. I mean, but it gets better.
Does she die in 6?
I
I mean, she
I
eventually
haven't
dies. We all know that. It's
I
a-
have not seen. Yeah, she will by the end of the season, right?
Obviously, yeah. Unless they're going to rewrite.
Are they
history.
going to be able to fit in Queen Elizabeth dying?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, I mean, this season was filmed before she died, right?
I don't know. It was all
It's
right
gotta be
around the
pretty
same
close.
time, kind of. They could have squeezed in a last episode, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does Righteous Gemstones come back?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ready for
I
that.
need something to watch though. I'm kind
Wa-
of bored.
that show I watched on Prime, it's only 6 episodes, but it's good.
What?
Wilderness.
Wilderness.
Watch it.
Okay.
It's not about the wilderness.
Yeah. I'm watching Longmire.
Hot
That's what
British
it's come
chick
to.
in it. Real hot British chick.
Oh my God, she just totally recycled her. That was violent. All right, I'm out of here. Go Colts, go Pacers,
Let's
man.
go.
Let's beat Houston's ass.
Let's
hope
go.
So,
We'll be back in 2 weeks, people.
yep, out.
Peace.